Hey y'all, I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer. Like, and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so very much. Those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment, okay? It is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic guides, all beings of the highest and purest white light with the best interest of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings, okay? Please give my wonderful, fabulous, and amazing Piscean to your family the best and the most accurate information for them at this time. Okay, so this is a Archangel Metatron reading who showed himself right here at the bottom of this deck when I got done shuffling, okay? So I do have notes, okay, but I'm gonna do the overall energy first. Archangel Metatron got a lot of stuff to say, okay? So I hope you got time. What's the overall energy? Okay, it says direct dial Archangel, and it says I love this job, okay? So I feel like you could definitely communicate directly with the angels quite a bit. You might even have like a playful type of relationship with the divine, and this keeps you on like a really good vibe. You are kind of like you hold the vibes of an archangel, okay? It says warmly receptive because I think you're just very warmly receptive to the divine and to the things that they bring to you, okay? And I'm hearing like to the things they have to say to you, okay? You're a psychic. Because this interview with a psychic card is about looking in the mirror and asking yourself questions, and you have a very flavorful future. So I hope you really are looking forward to all of the things that are coming in, like you really have received every single thing that is for you directly from God, okay? It says check your caller ID. It looks like God's angel of communication is on the hotline. Answer the call for some divine direction. It says, open your heart and mind. Archangel Gabriel is on the hotline. It is time to get receptive. Okay, I just showed you the warmly receptive card. It says, Gabriel is calling you from just outside the box. He is the guy with all those crazy directives from spirit. You have had some unusual ideas lately, and that means the Archangel of Communication is on the hotline. It says, according to religious scriptures, he foretold of the birth of Christ and the coming of the Quran. The guy has it wired. If you're operating on a need to know basis, Gabe is your angel. Take it from the Mother Mary. She endorses his accuracy and courage. Not everyone would dare to inform a virgin she would give birth, okay? It says, now he's asking you to please listen and follow your heart. It may seem like you are following the white rabbit down some kind of hole, but don't worry. When you emerge, you will be even more centered in God and the life you are meant to live. And this is the big facts, baby. Like, just keep it going and stay very persistent. Get out. It says, so when the phone rings and you see Gabe's name on caller ID, for heaven's sake, answer the call. It's directly from Divine. Hello, Gabriel, Archangel of Direct Dial. Okay, so, Metatron, Archangel, I'm sure, Metatron, Archangel Gabriel, okay, lots of angels communicating with you and talking to you at this time so that, you can get to the next level, to the next place that God is trying to take you to in your life, even if that place is just, I don't know, to the living room is what I heard. Like, it could be like laying in bed, okay? I just seen somebody like laying down. What else? We got the I am presence. Come on, it's perfect, okay? It says light body activation and accessing the divine within, so this is the reason why your angels are communicating with you in such a powerful way. They're trying to increase the light body activation you've already begun to receive is what I'm hearing, okay? And this says increase your light level, open your stellar gateway chakra on the Archangel Metatron card, okay? Okay, so we're going to keep this one because it's important, okay? That's what they're saying. Well, what he's saying, okay? We got Shambhala initiations, okay? Retreating to recharge, trusting in the process, and Dharma, okay? So this is great news, okay? So many beautiful things are coming into you. Okay, you've been going through some very powerful initiations, could seem like back to back forever, but the more you learn, the more you know, the more you research, the more you get into loving yourself and doing all of these different things, the faster they seem to come. Things speed up for you because you're doing things right and you're not doubting the process. So just go with it and continue to show yourself this self-love that you've been showing, because your power is increasing in a major way at this time, and it's going to lead you to a beautiful, peaceful, and abundant place, baby. Feel full of joy. Okay, this partnership that you're in with God, with your angels, this is the ideal partnership for you. You know what I'm saying? He's saying people, search their whole lives for this type of connection that you really have with the divine. I seen the card that said everyone's a teacher. So also really pay attention to like the things that happen around you. Why do they happen? Why have you been placed in the company of certain people or whatever? What are they meant to teach you about yourself? Or, what ways are you meant to lead as an example for others? What else? Hey, come on, baby. I gave it to you. Okay, so it says get centered. So just like spend a lot of time getting centered. Okay, centered. I said centered. So you might spend a lot of time getting censored, or like having people trying to censor the way you act or the way you talk or the way you move. But I just feel like you're meant to be, like the wild roses, very free. You could be feeling this energy of like freedom on you. It says when it gets to be too much, whatever it is, I close my eyes and return to my center. In my center I have, the wisdom and tranquility, and you float through space. Okay, I'm here, float on them, I float on them, just float. Okay, so this is what you do. And the more you stay centered and in this I am presence type of energy, the better off you will really be. It says, congratulations, it seems you're due for, it says a little, and then it's crossed out, and they put an infinitely big piece of abundance pie. So there's this beautiful, large, infinitely big, like bundle of blessings coming in and getting dropped in your life at this time. So like just be very open, be warmly receptive, even if it seems weird or you really don't understand why you're being guided to do the things that you're being guided to do, as long as it's not bringing harm to anyone, you know what I mean, or breaking any like important rules, you know what I'm saying, then you should be fine. So the note says, in the hand of God is the prosperity of man, and upon the person of the scribe shall he lay his honor. And I mean, in this instance, they're saying like, the person of the scribe. The person of the scribe is royalty, okay? They are of a high status. They have such an important story that they have a scribe that follows them around and documents the things that they do in life, okay? So you are the person of the scribe in this case. It says, bear not hatred to thy neighbor for every wrongdoing, and do nothing at all by injurious practices. So in other words, don't hold any hatred for anyone or anything at this time or ever. Hate is such a nasty energy, and it is an injurious practice. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be in a hateful energy, to be very nasty, to be on that lower vibration, it's an injurious practice, not only for you, but for the people who surround you. It says, and I wrote in parentheses, done in the search of power and wisdom. So there are plenty of people who think that engaging in these injurious actions or practices is going to bring them some sort of power or some sort of wisdom, but it really truly doesn't. The only way to gain your prosperity or to call forth whatever it is that is meant for you is directly from the hand of God. It is given to you when you are ready, is what I'm hearing, okay? So we got the gold of Ophir. Okay, so in Isaiah 13:12, that I read to you, that was the book of Sirach, okay, chapter 10, verses 5 and 6, okay. So this is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 12. It says, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even more precious than the gold wedge of Ophir, okay. So it says Ophir gold is of especially fine quality and is repeatedly described in the Bible as precious, okay? And God is giving you this promise of making you more precious than that gold of Ophir could ever be, okay? So he had me get quite a bit of scripture, but it's going to be fast, okay? It says, so the next one is Job chapter 28, verses 12 through 16. It says, but where shall wisdom be found, and where is the place of understanding? So 13 says, man knoweth not the price thereof, neither is it found in the land of the living. The depth saith, it is not in me, and the sea saith, it is not with me. It cannot be gotten for gold, neither shall silver be weighed for the price thereof. It cannot be valued with the gold of Ophir, with the precious onyx or the sapphire. You know what I'm saying? So the wisdom that you hold, the wisdom that you carry, first of all, it does not come from men. Men really cannot lead you to it. They don't know where to find it. When you tap into your Christ consciousness, into your angelic energies, that's when you know true wisdom. That is when you begin to become this precious, royal, high energy being that is set and on the proper course toward your prosperity. Okay, this is what Archangel Metatron want to talk about, and I'm here for it. Okay, so next was Job chapter 28, verses 20 through 28. It says, whence then cometh wisdom, and where is the place of understanding? It says, seeing it is hid from the eyes of all living, and kept close from the fowls of the air. Destruction and death say, we have heard the fame thereof with our ears. Okay, so let's stop right there. So they're saying like, well, where does wisdom come from, and where is this place of understanding, like, how do we get it, how do we find it, and they're like, well, you can't see it with your eyes, not your regular person eyes, before destruction and death to all things that no longer serve you. Yeah, when you're in that state of destruction and death, you hear of it, you hear this of this famous wisdom, and some of us even dare to think that we are wise, that we have reached the pinnacle of our energy when we're young, right? We think that we have found it, and that we can harness it, and we give all these other people these little pieces of advice and things. And yes, that does come from our wisdom, but that wisdom, that's not even a fraction of the power that our wisdom truly does hold. Only that beautiful power can be tapped in through your God angelic energies within. It says, God understandeth the way thereof, and he knoweth the place thereof. For he looketh to the ends of the earth, and seeth the whole heaven, to make the weight for the winds. Okay, so he's saying, stop right there, okay? For he looketh to the ends of the earth, and seeth the whole heaven, okay? So it's like, where is it? You know what I'm saying? We heard of this famous wisdom. How do we find it, And they like, God understand the way. He know the place where it's at. So in other words, if you want to find it, you need to go to God. You need to go to God for your understanding. And you need to also have this deep understanding of the place that God truly dwells. Okay. Now it says, and also that for he looketh to the ends of the earth, God sees all, he sees everything, he created everything, he is located within everything. So to tap into the power of God, or the energy of God, is to tap into everything. And this is what you have done. You have tapped into literally everything, everyone. There is no secrets, there is nothing hidden from you, because you do what you meant to do, and you're doing it right. And don't you stop. I keep telling y'all, don't stop nothing. Keep going, okay? Because it only gets better and better. So 25 says, to make the weight for the winds, and he weigheth the waters by measure. Okay, so at the beginning of the journey, You have such heavy thoughts and such heavy emotions or waters on your heart. It says, when he made a decree for the rain and a way for the lightning of the thunder. Okay. So it's like you have all these heavy things going on, all this heavy emotion, all this heavy thoughts in your mind. And then God literally, what does he do? He wakes you up. He makes way for the lightning of the thunder, because the thunder comes before the lightning, okay? The thunder wakes you up. It gives you this warning. And I heard the crack of thunder at the beginning of my awakening, like certain epiphanies and certain things, I would hear thunder first, okay? And lightning represents that enlightenment, these epiphanies, these amazing thoughts and ideas that you never experienced, never had before. It says, then he did see it and declare it. He prepared it, yeah, and he searched it out, okay? So after you go through the storms or through the nonsense, that you have been through, it is now something like, then you can see it. Then you can declare who you are. You can stand in your power because God has prepared you and has given you the wisdom, the ideas, the things to search out and gain a better understanding of yourself. And this is what you're actively doing. It says, and unto man he said, behold, the fear of the Lord, that is wisdom. And to depart from evil is understanding. So when because he's saying, like, when I was a child, I thought as a child, I spoke as a child. This is what I'm hearing in my head, okay? So he's saying, when you step out of that place where you're thinking as a child, and I don't mean like with your inner child. I mean, when you mature spiritually, your thoughts, your deeds, and your outlook on life change. And this is what he's referring to when he speaks of evil. To depart from evil is understanding, meaning to depart from the ways of your thoughts, deeds, and your outlook on life that is not aligned with God or the way that God sees it. And while I was taking these notes, there was this kid on TV protesting, saying, hell no, we won't go. Okay. So it's like a lot of people, they come to God and they say, hey, God, whence then cometh wisdom and where is the place of understanding? But then when they start experiencing these storms, they don't look to the heavens. They don't look to God to save them. They instead protest and, put their they put their fear of the Lord to the side in some sort of way, and they refuse to depart from their evil ways because it's a little bit more fun, or it doesn't, because the evil ways, it's easier to fit in that way, right? When you think as a child and you act as a child and you have the ungrateful outlook on life that a child tends to have sometimes, then you miss all of the wisdom and all of the understanding that God has for you. And this is something that you have definitely healed within yourself. You have departed from the evil deeds, and therefore you are receiving the wisdom and understanding directly from the I Am presence and angels. It's beautiful. He wants me to read this Metatron card too. So I said, Archangel Metatron, you finna take us to church, huh? So it says Archangel Metatron is the glorious golden orange angel who is in charge of the ascension of humanity, the earth, and the entire universe. He plans and oversees the ascension process from his etheric retreat above the Luxor temple in Egypt. There is a ninth dimensional temple in the middle of it with 12 sub-temples surrounding it. If you are ready, you can visit this retreat to receive Metatron's Ascension Cloak. He will help you build your personal light when you open your heart to him. Excuse me, when you open your heart to him, okay, so that's confirmation. He is willing to help you build your personal light at this time. That's very important. It says, when you open your heart to him, you accelerate your opportunity for ascension. In addition, this illumined being is in charge of the development of the stellar gateway. Your stellar gateway is your 12th and highest chakra, a vast golden orange chalice that holds the energy of your monad or I am presence, okay? It says, from here, Archangel Metatron helps you build your Antakarana bridge to source. You can also draw down his light through your chakra system into the earth. It says you are blessed to receive this card of ascension and higher service, for it shows the mighty Archangel Metatron is working with you with your stellar gateway chakra. Your guidance is to wear his ascension cloak so that he can help you to keep your 12 chakras fifth dimensional and balanced. To do this, close your eyes and visualize him placing it over your shoulders, okay? It says, know that he is illuminating your aura with his golden orange light as his mighty wings enfold you. Oh, it's beautiful. And then we got Archangel Michael right here on the next page, you know. So know that you're being protected through this process, through this upgrading of your light, and just really don't worry about anything but what's important, you know. Focus on acting with wisdom with this Archangel Jophiel energy, you know. He's saying focus on acting with wisdom and using any information that you come across for the highest good, you know. And that's why I was saying pay attention also to the people that you're around, because everyone and everything in every situation is a teacher. It is an opportunity for you to get inspired and do more things that you always wanted to do. You know, we got the cherubim with look to the stars and accept keys and codes of stellar wisdom, okay? So I love how wisdom is the recurring thing, because this is what it really is all about. You receiving the wisdom and understanding directly from the I am presence, from the angels. They're trying to usher in a higher, like a more cosmic way of being into your life at this time. We got Archangel Aurora. It says, welcome to new beginnings. Let the sun shine in your life, you know. So also he's saying, I'm hearing, let it burn, gotta let it burn. Okay, so let anything that is not serving you at this time burn away, you know. Let this beautiful divine light, this stellar wisdom that's being poured all into your life, dissolve everything else, because he's saying like ushering in a high level of grace, you know. We got Archangel Chamiel, okay? It says, open your heart to give and receive love. Your essence is love, you know? So that love vibration going to be very important, that you stay there, you know, that you don't let anyone like ruffle your feathers. Although I do get the feeling that they're trying very hard. You have the power to always, you know, heal and soothe your soul. You know, this says prepare for soul healing and forgive and release everyone, you know. Just forgive them and release them. And when he says release them, he doesn't always necessarily mean, you know, let them go or get them out of your life. But sometimes you need to put all of, at some point in your life, he's saying you need to put every single relationship that you have in the hands of God so that it can be handled properly, so that a higher stellar level of wisdom and understanding can be injected into every little situation that you're in, every little thing that you do, because you're literally handing the reins over to God, allowing him to be the leader of the team that is the co-creation that you and the divine share. Come on. What else? I like how he's talking. Okay, we got Archangel Muriel. It says, trust your own wisdom and have faith in your psychic impressions, you know. Now's the time for you to really trust yourself, really trust this beautiful divine light that you're holding, and keep it centered at all times. Keep it very balanced and call up the angels, you know, whenever you need. Call up on God whenever you need. God is always there, always listening, always within you, and always very concerned with whatever it is that you need, because he already entered into this relationship with you. He is the best partner you could ever ask for. What else? We got Archangel Jules, okay? It says align with the highest and go with the flow, period, okay? Once you align with God, that's all you have to do. You're able to release the reins to, you know, relieve that stress or whatever, you know. And he's saying something about trust, you know. It's very important that you have this trust in God, you know, but also in the I am presence that is within you, because that is God. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we got Archangel Bootyaloo with be interdependent and expand your horizons. The more you're willing to work with the divine, to work with these energies, the earth energies and all of these different energies, all of these different spiritual aspects of yourself. And the more you do that and you're very aware of God, the more you're interdependent with the divine, the easier it is for the divine to come and move in your life. The easier it is for you to, pinpoint those times where they're talking to you, or they're trying to give you a nudge, or they're trying to tell you something that's really important. They're seeing you like this beautiful and amazing star, and they want to bring in as much security as they possibly can. It says the universe shows me that I can have faith in my dreams. So this is like so much motivation being sent to you at this time. But it is because what you have done. It is because all the heartbreaks that you have healed. It is because at the end of the day who provides everything that is for you. It is because you accepted that beautiful light of God without a second thought, and you stayed true in the worst times. Okay. Archangel Metatron. He's about to make me cry up in here. What's Archangel Metatron? The truth, okay? We got the King of Swords. So he's wanting to bring this clarity to your mind, more structure, more routine, more intelligence, okay? It says rational, logical power, authority, strength, manners, conversation, and discerning. It says an unemotional, analytical authority who makes balanced judgments and gives excellent advice, okay? So, of course, that's going under Archangel Metatron, okay? Just call on him whenever you need his help, He will come in and bring you a very analytical way of looking at things, you know what I'm saying? Helping you to analyze any issues or any problems or anything that you may come up against, you know what I'm saying? And he gives it to you from a place of love, is what he's saying. Okay, what's Archangel Jophiel? The Wheel of Fortune, okay? So the more that you act with this beautiful wisdom and the way that you're using your information for the highest good is what has you in this energy of luck, is what has you walking in this destiny type of energy. And also everything that is good and beautiful that's coming in your life was always fated and destined to come into your life, baby. What's cherubim? The burden, okay, with the 10 of Wands, okay? So I feel like, of course, you may have felt overburdened and overloaded with your responsibilities, and it might even stress you out to think about doing your divine journey, doing your divine job for God in the first place, but he's saying don't let these problems ever be a weight on your shoulder. Like, have this understanding that though you have had this uphill journey, you're kind of at this place, not like you're going down, but you're kind of coasting, you know what I'm saying? You climbed up to the top of that mountain so you can have a high point from which to fly, is what he said, okay? So don't feel like you went through all of these burdens to climb up this mountain. Now you in the air, okay? You learning how to fly. So go with the flow and make sure you stay aligned with the highest, because they are the wind beneath your wings. That's what I heard. Okay, what's Archangel Aurora? The Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so going under welcome new beginnings and let the sun shine in your life. Come on. So it's like you've been so patient and you've been persevering, and there's these unexpected, not only energies, but physical things that you can touch, taste, smell in your life coming to you very soon. So Archangel Metatron is saying, stick with it. Okay. You got this and you're doing so great. And this is the reason why he's even giving you the honor of of his cloak. You know what I'm saying? Because you are special. You need protection. You need to be covered. You need to be cared for. The loving energy that you're pouring out into the world is very important. No matter if anybody sees you do it ever or not. It said happy world or something like that on that notification. What's Archangel Shamiel? Like, you have stepped into this beautiful happy world type of energy, this new world, this 4D level, he's saying dimensionality or something like this, okay? And he's bringing my attention to this Metatron cube, which he had me move right here, okay? It's like you're stepping into this greater understanding of the different dimensions and things like that. through this connection that you're like growing with Metatron, okay? So we got the Eight of Pentacles because, like I was saying before, this has been a very hard thing for you. But you managed to stay patient, even if you had, a little temper tantrum here and there. You could have gotten frustrated with your job or whatever it is that you've been building. Maybe you stepped into a place where you were going into like self-employment, from like a full job. You could be still doing a little bit of both, and Archangel Metatron saying like, if you want to do that thing full time, then do what you need to do to be able to do that thing full time, and it will be blessed, it will be covered. You don't have to fear or worry, but also, even if you don't feel right, if you're hesitating on making the decision, then maybe you need to just stay right there for a little while. It all depends on you and who you are and what's best for you at the time. So trust your own wisdom is next, okay? Have faith in your psychic impressions, okay? Trust your own wisdom, have faith in yourself, and take the steps that are right for you, and you will be successful. You will achieve this place of accomplishment. I feel like you're a very ambitious energy, and he's saying like confidence brings the results that you want. It brings in the rewards that you need, but nothing brings in the rewards and things like focusing all of your attention on God and talking to God about your job, talking to God about where you want to be. Tell God what you need, baby. Do you need a car? What do you need? You need a new house? Do you need more peace? Do you need happiness? Do you need love? God, I understand that you're moving in my life in a specific manner, and I respect that. But, I could use a little help with this. I could use a little help with that. Hey, God, if you want me to do this, then I'm going to need this, and God knows that. And he hears you out, okay? He understands your journey because he made you. He made it, okay? He made it all. He sees all. What did I say? Because he told me to read it again, okay? For he looketh to the ends of the earth and seeth the whole heaven, baby. He can see everything from the highest possible perspective. So align with the highest and go with the flow. What's trust your own wisdom and have faith in your psychic impressions. Okay, the Ten of Pentacles, because your psychic impressions and this wisdom that you have received from God is what calls in all these unexpected blessings and reveals the trust funds and the inheritance and all of these different things. It awakens your privilege in every way, and I don't mean like in a negative way, It awakens the fact that you are old money, that you are an old soul, that you are affluent because you are aligned with the highest, not because of what you can attract in this physical world, but because of your wisdom and your psychic impressions that you are blessed to receive from God, okay? What's Archangel Jules with align with your highest, okay? The Seven of Pentacles, come on, Archangel Metatron, you better talk to him, okay? With the Chariot. As long as you are aligned with the highest, you are in the place where things come to fruition and your hard work pays off, where you always harvest, you always reap the rewards, you always reap the benefits. Even if your life doesn't necessarily look how you feel it should look, you are reaping the rewards and the benefits, baby. So smile. And the more you smile and the more you're grateful and the more you choose peace and the more you align with the highest, the richer you are, not only within but without. Okay, big confirmation on that. It says no obstacles will stop me now on the Chariot card, and then we got the Ten of Cups under that. Like a lot of people, when you hear ancestors, he's saying you think about these passed on loved ones or these ascended masters or things like that, but no one ever looks at the angels as their ancestors, as their soul brothers and sisters, and this is what they really truly are at the end of the day. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because I said Archangel Michael angels out here, and 8 is beautiful. Ain't that a beautiful number, honey? Because it's infinite. This connection that you hold with the divine, this connection that you have with God, it will always be there, and that's what makes it the most important thing that you will ever build or have or work on or concentrate on, and it makes sure that you are secure at the end of the day. So put nothing and no man above it, okay? That's what I heard. and just remain hopeful that all of these things that you expect to come in are going to come in. He's saying in a timely manner, because they truly are, because that's what you expect. And God wants you to be happy. And also, God needs you to do a specific divine mission, okay? So he's going to give you everything you need. Everything you ever need is going to be provided, always. What's Archangel Metatron in the King of Swords? A change, okay? So as long as you're standing in your truth, you can expect these beautiful changes to come into your life, okay? With Archangel Micheal, or Act with Wisdom and the Wheel of Fortune, we got the main male, I feel like it's giving me this energy of like, first of all, you're the main thing, but also I feel like this is kind of God energy for me. He's the main authority, the main focus in your life. Like, that wisdom is so important to everything that you do in every situation you experience. Let's look to the star. No, let's accept keys of stellar wisdom and the 10 of wands. A military, okay? So you are a warrior, okay? And when you're going through these burdens, you're getting trained like you received the most strenuous emotional and mental training that a soldier could receive, okay? Because you're already a high level when you jumped into this thing. So there's a need for you to like forgive these things, like release the stress, release the weight on your shoulders. Like, don't be saddled with it, because it says that. It says saddled, restricted, and burnout, Take the time for yourself. Like, he's saying, even the military takes a break. Even they, go and chill and they have fun and they spend time with their loved ones. And I feel like this is the place where you are in the war. He's saying at this point, you've aligned with the highest and you've handed everything over to God, and know that the angels fight your battles now. Though you are a warrior, and if they need to put you into action, they'll put you into action. But don't feel like you're always fighting, because I think that time is over for you. What's Welcome New Beginnings and the Knight of Pentacles? Okay, I got like 3 of them. It says the court, his thoughts, and the prison. So maybe there's some sort of court case being won at this time. I think somebody's putting a lot of thought to you, your story, your situation, and maybe some people may end up in prison behind this. But I think that it's going to open up your future a lot more, is what Archangel Metatron is saying, okay? Like, I feel like you've gotten very comfortable in your life where it is, and you might be in this place where you feel like it's always going to be that way. But he's saying a year from now, this life is going to look completely different, but it's going to look a whole lot better, a whole lot more improved. It's going to mirror your like inner visions of what you always wanted to have for yourself. What's open your heart to give and receive love, and the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, success in love. So you'll always have success in your relationships as well. But I feel like maybe you worry that like you're not giving enough love to God, or maybe you're not tapped in and connected in like you think that you're saying, But Archangel Metatron saying it is this love that you have shown, this joyful noise unto the Lord that you have made, that has called this beautiful loving energy into your life. So let all that does not match or align with that be burned away or dissolved in the energies of grace. Okay, babes. It says trust your wisdom and the 10 of Pentacles. What's that about? Okay, unexpected money, which is the same thing that the 10 of Pentacles card says, okay? It says unexpected windfall. So there's some unexpected blessings that are coming in, and you just need to follow your wisdom and follow your psychic impressions to get to them. He's saying like sometimes, I don't know, we kind of push these things back, So I think maybe because of these burdens or whatever you could have been feeling that was sort of heavy on your mind or heavy on your heart, that God is currently lifting off of you right now. Like, I think it held up a lot of different opportunities, a lot of different times where you should have been harvesting. You weren't, He's saying because of like, unseen circumstances or whatever, But now he's saying, know that we're clearing these things up. And it's important for you to feel happy, for you to feel the love, for you to feel the blessings, like it is already done, because it truly is already done. It's just not, something that you're seeing in your reality just yet, or maybe you're seeing just a tiny piece of it. I'm hearing you ain't seen nothing yet, okay? But baby, just ain't seen nothing yet. What's in line with the highest and the Seven of Pentacles, okay? We got occupation, okay? So maybe you are getting this big boost in your job, whatever it is that your job may be. Please know that God's hand is in whatever job it is that you choose to do, because you are aligned with the highest, and so is your occupation. And this is why you have so much passion about whatever it is that you do. We got a pleasant letter. Also, you could be receiving some really good news when it comes to your job. Look, you finna be a rich man, okay, baby? Or you finna be a rich woman. Look, we got legal matters. So back to that court case energy. Maybe you're about to win some sort of legal matters. Something is about to go in your favor, And it's like you had a long road to get to this place, to get to this place where you feel like you're at home. So, like, really be grateful for this place of feeling at home right now, and keep that hope, keep that beautiful hope and passion about your journey, because it really has paid off for you in a major way. And somebody could be about to have a child, okay? Congratulations. I'm so happy for you. I just love babies. They're so cute. They just lift the energy of everything, okay? You could be having like a very special baby, okay? That baby is powerful. Take care of that baby. Give that baby not everything they want, because we don't want to spoil them, right? But Archangel Metatron saying that child is special, and they're going to need a better environment, okay? Not like, he's blaming you for your environment or whatever, but he's saying that's one of the main reasons why you're receiving such beautiful upgrades, or why things are changing so much, or you could have even just had a baby recently or whatever, But I'm hearing definitely new additions to the family. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a baby. That baby energy could just be this new baby, this new job that you're working on, that you're about to get such great news about, Whatever you want, baby. It's all going good, okay? That's all I heard was good, 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 good. Okay? And good is what? God, okay? That's the Seven of Pentacles. Come on. More harvest energy, okay? But ooh, Archangel Metatron, this is beautiful. Thank you so much for this lovely message. What is the final thought that you have for them on this? Ooh, look at it. The star is perfect. And then we got the Six of Pumpkins at the bottom of the deck, or that Six of Pentacles energy. Because what did I say? Okay. In the hand of God is the prosperity of man, and upon the person of the scribe shall he lay his honor, baby. So upon you, the star energy, the royalty, baby, the one that is of high status, okay, on the original Six of Pentacles, there is someone handing one person something, okay? So God is handing you everything that you need or want at this time, and that includes, energetic upgrades. Passing it. Okay, it's right here. So it says the star is a symbol of hope, even in our darkest hour. However, this light can sometimes be misleading. Emily is lured by Sarah Sanderson as she sings a bewitching song. Similarly, you have been drawn in by false faith. Will you be similarly fooled, or is the star overhead truly a beacon of hope? You know what I'm saying? So also he's saying, like, be very aware of your surroundings. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be lured in by the false light of others, who try to mislead you, okay? Who try to write the wrong answers on the mirror for you, okay? Know that every answer that you need is within you. I'm pointing at I'm doing this, but my fingers are pointing at trust your own wisdom and have faith in your psychic impressions, okay? It says there is no need to fear the spells of witches. After a long night of dark despair, a star now shines on the horizon. You will find great love and much needed aid waiting for you at the end of its light. Remember, however, that it is only through your own strength that you can follow such brightness, okay? It says, he wants me to read the reversed meaning, okay? It says, just as Emily is beguiled by Sarah's sweet song, you have been lured by false hope. You have been betrayed and broken and are now unable to see past the dark night within your heart. Do not lose faith. Your troubles are not endless, and a new star will soon shine in the sky. You must simply wait for the clouds to pass, you know? So, I mean, he's saying, like, I don't think that the part about you being lured by false hope is necessarily the point, you know? He's just saying, like, don't don't be in that place, you know. Don't be in that place where you're convincing yourself, you know what I mean, that something is working for you and it just really isn't, because you want to hold that hope on to that thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't be afraid to shake things up, because you're aligned with the highest. So whichever way that you go that feels right for you, or that feels more comfortable, that you don't really have to like convince yourself is good for you, is probably the best for you, you know. And he's saying, even if things are a little bit cloudy, you know, or if they have been kind of cloudy for you in the past, that is a short-lived part of your life, and that things are improving. Okay, he's like really stressing that it's very important that you just get centered and to call on God for whatever it is that you need. Those tiny little prayers where you're like, oh God, please help me, you know what I'm saying? Or like, oh, thank you God for the day. You know, these things are very powerful, because you are very powerful, and God loves any and all interaction that you have with him. You know, he even can appreciate a temper tantrum, you know, where you're like, God, why is this happening? And you know, I'm feeling, you know, and even after you do that, you know, things tend to loosen up. The energy tends to improve, because even if you did it in a way that you feel you shouldn't have talked to God like that, God still understood you. He still heard you. He heard through all of the water and through all of the emotion and through all of the things that you felt you shouldn't say to him. But he heard you, and he felt what you really felt, and he really understood you, and he is working on fixing it, okay? So, with that, I'm done before these tears drop, okay? I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day, my love. That you got something that you needed to hear out of this. And I will see you later. Bye.